Hi guys, welcome to the vlog. I am 33 weeks pregnant today, but I had a really busy week last week, so I am going to update you guys on my 32nd week of pregnancy. I believe my baby is the size of a squash, or was the size of a squash. This is gonna be weird. Yeah, squash for last week. Yeah, nothing has really changed too much. I am still feeling completely miserable, very uncomfortable, having a lot of contractions, a lot of false labor, and it's not really slowing down, especially since I'm not really slowing down too much. I'm still working, and I'm also currently nesting, so I am cleaning my house a lot, and just I'm not really resting very much. And even whenever I do sleep, obviously it's hard for me to sleep, it's hard for me to get comfortable. For most of this past week I have been extremely congested and I'm coughing. I think it's allergies, could be a summer cold, not really sure, but that's keeping me from sleep on top of my discomfort. I am still having sciatica, and now that the baby is getting bigger and bigger and I'm, I guess, increasing in activity, I'm definitely staying active, so the sciatica is pretty bad. I'm still getting my chiropractic adjustments. However, with the baby getting as big as it's been getting, I'm having to alter the way that we adjust me, and we're currently in the process of looking for a more practical way of adjusting me. My pelvis in particular, because it's just uncomfortable. It just hurts to have my pelvis adjusted at this point. I don't know if the baby's dropped or not. It feels like the baby's dropped, but I can't really tell a difference. So I'm not sure why. It just hurts really, really bad. So I've been getting my upper alignments adjusted. I think that's the right way you say it. I'm not 100% on the chiropractic lingo, but that definitely helps a little bit. And I do my stretches at night. I stretch every single night for sciatica, and it definitely helps relieve some of the pain. It does not make it go away. I have no idea how to make it just go away. So if anybody has any suggestions on how to help with sciatica during pregnancy besides stretching and chiropractic adjustments, just, you know, leave me a comment. Let me know what you do. Let me know what works for you guys, because I am just totally lost at this point. So we are now getting down to the wire. I am getting very, very close to my due date, and it's so crazy because the beginning of this pregnancy just seemed to drag on so slowly. Like, I feel like I have been pregnant forever, honestly. Whoa, the light just got really bright. Ah, it looks pretty good actually. So lately though, time is just like flying by as I'm getting closer and closer, and as much as I am ready to be done being pregnant, I still don't feel like I am ready to have 3 kids. I'm feeling a lot of pressure to have everything ready, and with all of the false labor that I've been having and the amount of pain that I'm in, on top of the fact that I don't plan to make it to my due date, Trey and I have decided that we are just gonna start packing hospital bags, start registering for the hospital, getting everything together, all of our ducks in a row for this baby to come. So it is Thursday. It's the 6th of July. I think days are just running together. So it's the 6th of July. I have my maternity photos on the 9th, that's the Sunday, and then I have my baby shower on the 15th. So that's next Saturday, not this Saturday, but next Saturday. So I just need to make it past those 2 dates And once we make it past those 2 dates, we can take everything that we get from the baby shower and we can go ahead and grab anything else that we might need for the baby that we don't get from the shower and start packing our bags and just have everything ready just in case, because we're having plenty of nights where we feel like this could be it and we are not ready. Whenever I was pregnant with Lilia, it was my first pregnancy, so I really didn't know how these things worked. I did go into labor 2 weeks early with her, and I was not prepared in any way, by any stretch of the imagination, and labor progressed very, very quickly with her. So I was packing my hospital bag in between extremely intense contractions that seemed to just be happening on top of one another. And ever since then, I am absolutely terrified of not being prepared for labor. So I believe with Zoe, I had my hospital bags packed by this time. I'm pretty sure I was ready. By 33 weeks pregnant, I think I was ready to go just in case, because I do not want to be unprepared. So we're just really hoping to make it past the next 2 weeks. The next 2 weeks are imperative for us to get through so that we can get everything that we need and we can feel at peace with the fact that we're having another baby. It is still so crazy to me that we don't know if we're having a boy or a girl. In the beginning, it was really, really exciting that we didn't know. Towards the middle, it got a little bit crazy. It was kind of difficult and I was having second thoughts about it and I almost wanted to find out. But now that we're approaching the end and I know we're so close to finding out, I am so thankful that we don't know what we're having. And honestly, I wish I would have done this every single time I was pregnant. It's so exciting. And I really just can't wait for that moment after my baby's born and I'm holding my baby and we find out what we're having, and it's gonna be so awesome. I am so glad that we did this. And if you have been watching my entire pregnancy, my pregnancy updates, you'll remember that Trey wasn't really on board for this in the beginning. I really had to fight with him and compromise to get my way with this. He really wanted to find out what we were having when the time came to find out. And now that we're at the end, and now that he's actually done it, he's glad too that we don't know what we're having. He's thankful that we didn't find out. So I'm so happy that he finally came around. And so yeah, it's just super exciting and I cannot wait to find out, and I can't wait for you guys to find out what we end up having. And I still feel like I'm having another girl. And once again, I think if I do have another girl, I won't feel very surprised. I will feel like I knew it. If this is a baby boy, I will be totally shocked. I will be just completely blown away. Another crazy thing that I have been dealing with this past week is stretch marks all of a sudden, and I think it's so funny because I just did the video on the 10 pregnancy must-haves. I will put a link up here for you guys to go if you haven't seen that video. And in that video, I talked about what I'm using for stretch mark cream and how it's been really working. And it has been really working. However, I didn't realize that I was getting stretch marks in places that I couldn't see. So I have not been rubbing stretch mark cream on those particular areas. I didn't realize that I was growing in some areas that I'm growing. And so I've noticed a huge increase in stretch marks in places that I can't see. I was trying to film the lower half of my belly because I was noticing some movement the other day and I was trying to catch it on camera, and when I put my camera down below my belly, like way down here, I noticed that I have a crazy amount of stretch marks down there and I had no idea. Another area that I noticed that I'm getting stretch marks, and obviously I can't really see this, Trey actually pointed it out to me this morning, but I am getting stretch marks on my butt. And again, in that video, my top 10 pregnancy must-haves that I did last week, I mentioned that I've never had a butt before and now I have a butt. Well, apparently it's causing me to get some stretch marks down there. So I guess I will start applying stretch mark cream to my butt too. Really wish that I had noticed that before. I really can't think of anything else that I need to update you guys on, and I honestly hear my kids crying outside the door. So I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys my belly, and I'm also gonna measure because look what I found. I found my measuring tape. I think it's been like 2 or 3 weeks since I measured my belly for you guys, so sorry about it, but I get to measure today. All right, so here's the belly from the side, shirt down, from the front, inside, shirt up, feeling really very huge lately. And let's measure. Oh. All right, let's see. I can't remember how big I was the last time I measured. So, oh my God, I can't see anymore. I can't see what I'm at. Okay. All right, right here. What does it say? 40? I guess we're at 40 inches now. All right, so Trey and I have a childbirth class to get to here in a couple hours. So I'm gonna go ahead and wrap up this vlog. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed it, please give it a big thumbs up. If you aren't already subscribed to my channel, not sure why, but you know what to do. And don't forget to follow my Facebook, Snapchat, and Instagram. I will have all of those links down in the description below. And once again, thank you for watching. I will see you all for my next video. Bye!